you ever wanted to learn how to sight your thermal scope in? Well, stay tuned, because this video is for you. Welcome back. I'm Chris.
I'm Steve.
This is Steve. I haven't been doing a lot lately. I've been in and out of the hospital. I've got a 7mm kidney stone in my right kidney. I'm high on painkillers right now and things hurt like hell. But we're going to try to sight this in real quick because we got foxes to kill. So I did get a comment on the unboxing and review video for this. And the comment was, well, you did great. It was very long. I'd like to know how to sight it in. Well, this video is to show you how to sight it in. And that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna jump on this. I'm going to record on this. You'll see this come up on one corner of your screen right now. And then, actually, not right now. No, not ever.
Just
Save
don't.
the parameters, okay. Right now.
It should pop up.
I'm still in the menu. Hang on. There we go. Right now. There we go. We are recording on both of these.
Okay, there you go. This is pretty quick.
Yeah. So we've had a lot of trouble. It's raining. This thing is water resistant, which is good. It's too dark for the chronograph to pick up shots. My shot camera down at the target has quit working, and I forgot the microphones because I'm high on painkillers. So
it's one of those days.
It's one of those days.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna wear hearing protection. It's suppressed, so it should be fine. So you can see me on here right now. Let's talk about what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go into the menu. I'm going to go to where it says 0. I'm going to enter that. I want to make sure I've got a blank profile. I've already set this profile up, so we'll be on A4, sighting it at 50 yards. Using the third reticle, it's green, it's at 3 power. Down there you're going to see that there's a little black dot on this piece of cardboard. That's aluminum foil, and that aluminum foil is reflective, which is why I'm using it. I think I'm sinking in the mud faster than I'm able to turn this screw, so I'm having a hard time getting on target.
Can you see it, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to... Come on, baby.
I had this set up. I just used I was using a piece of denim. I'm so dumb. I didn't realize that it's got a back adjustment too.
There we go.
I've been using
So
denim
we're pretty well on this. Now, typically I wouldn't sight off of a bench rest. I would always sight off of just holding it. But I want to get this thing pretty well close as I can with the bench rest. It just makes it easier to do this. And we should be able to do this with 2 shots. Let's go. Weapon is charged.
You shooting at the top aluminum foil?
Sure am.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is you're going to be able to see a white spot on this cardboard. That white spot is going to be caused from the heat of the bullet going through the cardboard. And that's what we're looking for. And then we're going to adjust the X and Y axis on the pixels to that shot, and then it should be right on. Should be able to do this in 2 shots. Here we go. Going hot. That's pretty well on.
Really?
It's shooting a little bit low. So now what I'm going to do is, I got to get this thing. I'm sinking.
Wow.
I'm sinking.
Did you see how the...
So now we got to go over and we got to freeze frame it. Go back to 12.
That's loud.
Now I've freeze framed it, and I'm going to go to the XY axis. Now I'm not going to change the X. I'm going to change the Y, I'm going to bring the y-axis down
to the bullet hole.
To the bullet hole. And it's on the bullet hole right there. Long press to get back out of that menu. Turn freeze frame off. And we're good. As you can see, it cooled back down. We're going to fire another shot.
Go ahead.
And we're going to see if we hit that aluminum foil. Dead nuts.
See my breath? See that?
Boom.
That shot changes the atmosphere. Now watch. It'll slowly go away.
So as you can see, we're pretty much right on target. We're good enough to kill a fox. We can go down and look at the target now. I'm going to exit out of this menu. It says save the parameters. Okay. And we are sighted in. Let me go put another shot through this to make sure that the profile held. I'm going to exit out of here, and we're going to go ahead and zoom back in to about 12 power. Last shot.
Last shot.
Money. Might be just off to the right a little bit, but we'll go down and we'll check, and if it is, I'll just adjust it to the right a smidge on here later, and we'll be good. That's all there is to sighting this in. Let's go look at the target. Okay, so we're at the target. Those are Steve's 5.56. Here's what we got. So here was my first shot. I dropped it down, and then this is my second and third shot. So now I'm just a touch high, because I was aiming right here, and I'm just slightly off to the right. So I'm just going to throw a little bit of a manual adjustment on that and get that centered, and then we should be good. Let's go back to the rifle. Okay, so we're back at the rifle. I'm going to manually adjust this real quick, and then we're going to shoot again. It's obviously raining and dark now, and we're not picking up any velocity. Luckily, me and him did a velocity video on some 300 blackout loads that I had anyways. I'm just going to pull one of the velocities off the bat, and we should be good enough to kill a fox at 100 yards. So, let's go back into the menu. Back into zeroing. Same profile. I'm just going to go here. Alright, we'll take one more shot. We'll see where we're at. I'll do 2 shots.
That's fine. I mean, oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
What are you looking for?
Oh,
Your ammo's
my
here.
ammo. I'm sorry, I'm a little high. So, I don't think I recorded changing it, but it's the same thing. I just went back through and changed the parameters. We're charged.
This is very similar.
And here we go. Take another one. And another one. Here we go. See where we're at?
What powder is that?
I don't know, it's factory ammo. The mode show clear. Let's go to the target. Okay, so we saw that these two and this one are previous. This was my first shot, this was my second shot, this was my third shot. And I think we're good enough to kill a fox. What do you think, Steve?
You're aiming right here?
I might go ahead and bring it back up a little bit. I might go ahead and bring it back up and then just leave it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's how you sight in the AGM Varmint LRF V2 35-384
That's a mouthful.
thermal optic. And that'll pretty much be how you sight in all your AGM thermal optics. So there you go. Let's go back and wrap things up. Okay, so we just got back from the target. We're good enough. I dropped it back down a little too low, so I'm just going to bring it back up like 1 notch. We'll call it good. So this thing is water resistant. It's doing pretty good. I've hunted it with it in the rain. I've obviously just shot it in the rain. Not bad for a $2,700 scope. But they do make cheaper ones of these. They make the 19-256, the 25-256, $700 to $900 range. They all sight in the same way. This one just happens to have higher resolution and a laser rangefinder on it.
Which is fancy.
So thank you for watching.
Yep.
If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, hit that notification icon. And if you have any questions about these scopes, ask them in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. As always, you know, keep on keeping on. You got any good advice?
Not today.
Stay dry.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. Don't go out in the rain when you got surgery the next day and do YouTube videos. And with that, we're out. Love you all.
All right.
We'll see you.